How y'all doing today? This your boy Easy Work Boxing. Right now, you can call me Easy. Last night I couldn't sleep. Woke up too early. I went to sleep. I got off work. I stumbled across this video. I didn't even know this video was made, y'all, and it's called "Surviving Charlamagne the God." And I gotta say, I was highly upset when I seen this video. I just want to say that I did not know Charlamagne the God did this. I did not know Charlamagne the God did this. This crazy as hell. But first, I want to give a shout out to the guy who made this video. I asked him, could I use some of it? I'm gonna just use 15 seconds, so I don't want to get striked or nothing like that, or nothing like that. So what's his name? His name is John Crimes. He made this video. Shout out to him for informing us. This is a very informative video about what happened to this young lady. At the time, she was only 15 years old, and she went to a party with a female friend of hers, and she going there with Charlamagne the God. He bring her, and they pick her up, take her to the party. She keeps saying the whole night that Charlamagne the God keep repeatedly asking her, "Do you want to drink? Do you want to drink?" She keep telling him, "No, no, I don't want to drink." To the point where, at first, Charlamagne the God was not 20 years old. He was 23 years old when he went and picked up this 15-year-old girl. Now, in his footage, if you watch the video, he literally went to this girl mama's house, sat down on this girl mama's couch, and promised this lady that your daughter gonna be protected, your daughter gonna be okay with me. Now, I know people gonna say, what the hell was a 23-year-old doing at her mama's house? The mama said she didn't know. Now, you can say whatever you want to say about it, but at the end of the day, it ain't gonna stop what happened. But he came and picked this girl up from her house with her friend, took her over there amongst his cousins and other men. Now, she says that Charlamagne the God kept asking her, did she want to drink? She kept telling him no, she didn't want to drink. Said he gave a drink to a homegirl. Said, but he kept asking her so much, she finally went in and like, okay, give me one. Say she get one. Her friend done with her cup. She halfway done with hers. As soon as her friend get through drinking, she throwing up. Soon as she get done drinking, she throwing up. Said so when she get through with her cup, she trying to stand up. She said she falls straight to the floor. When she falls straight to the floor, everybody in the house laugh. All these dudes laugh. Says Charlamagne told a dude named Larry and I can't what's his name? Rico, JoJo, something. Now Rico was the guy that she met with, but told the guy to take them upstairs. Take her upstairs. They take her upstairs, they holding her by her arms, pull in the bathroom, forcing their fingers all in her vagina, stuff like that. One of the dudes take her in the room. He rape her first. Charlamagne the God come next behind her. Said she knew what she seen Charlamagne the God because when the door cracked open, you know how light come in. She seen him, and then she go on to tell and first. Let me go in and say this. I got to say this because this show how filthy and nasty he is. Though should nobody, if you a black woman, black man, you should not watch The Breakfast Club no more, no more. All right, because I didn't know he did this for real. I'm thinking it's just a situation when he was at a party, ran across a young girl, got caught up. No, he literally did this shit. And I'm gonna show y'all what at the end of the video. Well, I'm gonna show y'all in a minute that he actually told people that he did this shit. He told people, but what he did was after the girl was raped by the other guy named Larry, Charlamagne the God started giving her head. Said he was kissing on her and kept telling her, I told you was gonna be all right. I told you was gonna be all right. And he went down on her and gave her head. Now that's super nasty. Now your other homeboy just came from doing this to this young lady, and then you come behind him and give her head. See, this show how nasty he is. This show how he's sitting up here saying he smelled Jennifer Lopez's seat when she get up. If you watch the end of the dude video, man, you'll see how he's smelling shells, and every time a woman coming on there, he's talking about panties. I ain't know he did this, man. I looked at it like this was my niece or my sister, and ain't can't nothing happen to him from it. That's why I'm telling y'all that apology to Kwame Brown was totally bullshit. All it was iHeartRadio was coming to Charlamagne the God and told him, look, this shit finna get out of hand. You either need to get on there, apologize, do whatever you gotta do to get this man off your back. Because if you don't get Kwame Brown off your damn back, we gonna have to let you go, Charlamagne, because we can't keep having that shit hit the radios and going across the world like that. So what Charlamagne the God do? He get on there with that weak ass apology, telling out something. He's sorry for what he did. You should be apologizing to that goddamn girl and her family. That's what you should be doing. They should try to sue him or something. They got him recorded for saying that he did this shit. Let me show y'all what this dude said. Now, like I said, this is the young lady that this happened to. This is her this happened to her when she was 15 years old, man. 15. Charlamagne telling people he was 20. He was not 20 years old. He was born in 78. He was right before his 23rd. But what the fuck what a 23-year-old man doing to go pick up a 15-year-old for a party? But that ain't even it. This show you how he ain't got no game. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't the man that he is today. Nobody knew Charlamagne because a grown-ass man with game ain't got to go fuck with no 15-year-old girl. So this show you what type of nigga, predator type nigga he is. But I'm play this part.
Because you knew you were guilty. You knew what you had done.
Now, this one he finna tell people what he did.
In the sex store. I'm telling the truth. They fell in his pants store. I had to fucking
They sell knives at the store too. You could put that to a girl's throat and have sex with it. That doesn't mean it's illegal.
So I put the Spanish fly in the E&J. We drinking the E&J and shit. So in my mind, I don't know if this shit really worked, but I felt like I got horny as a motherfucker too. Right? So she was drunk as shit, and we had sex and shit, and like a lot of my boys was trying to come in the room and fuck her. I'm like, nah, chill out. I can't. You're not doing that. And I'm like, what, you're on the train? That's rape. Yeah. Okay. So, right. So
it's just one-on-one. It ain't right.
Yeah. So the next
trains are right.
So the next morning she wakes up. And we talk about it. And she's like, what happened? We had sex. She said, okay, well, I'm glad it was you. Then a couple days later, she's like, yo, are you sure I only had sex with you? One of my stupid ass cousins was going around saying he fucked her when she didn't. I know for a fact he didn't. I was there the whole time. Yeah. He did not fuck her.
He lied.
He looked at her naked, but he didn't fuck her, right? So I'm telling her, no, me and you just had sex. Nobody else did. So it just was weird that she was like, well, I'm just glad it was you. You know what I'm saying? Because in my mind, I'm like, yo, you could have been in a real bad situation if it was another motherfucker.
That's a huge compliment, man. A girl just said, yo, at least you raped me.
I didn't rape her. I did not rape her.
Hey, if it was any of your cousins or friends who have been raped,
I didn't rape her because me and her had every intention of having sex with each other.
So then why would you put the Spanish fly?
But hold up, let me stop it right here. Let me stop there right here. He said, I didn't rape her because we had every intention of having sex with each other. You still went and picked up a 15-year-old girl and you just said that you had every intention on having sex with her. He did this shit. He's so bold, he getting on the radio and telling people he did this shit on podcasts.
I'm still a freaky motherfucker, but listen,
was she passed out while you fucked her?
Nah, she wasn't like, she was like one of those drunks where, she was one of those drunks where like, she was one of those drunks where she was like, she wasn't coherent, but she was up. You know when your girl is, like when you're blacked out, like that, don't know what the fuck's going on type shit. Like she was
You heard it yourself. This ain't nothing I'm making up. You heard it from his own mouth. This dude said he went to a sex store, bought some Spanish fly. I don't even know what the fuck that is. So you know, to even go and buy some Spanish fly, you know you was on some crooked ass shit. And then not only that, you going to pick up a little girl and drug her. He said he went to the store, bought some sex store, bought Spanish fly. They get to the house, he give her some. He said he even taking it. He said to the point where he feeling horny. Said he have sex with a girl. Said from jump, their intentions was to have sex, and this girl was 15. Now they asking, he laughing about it, talking about it, and they asking him like, dude even said himself like, bro, you raped her. But they jokingly saying it, but they let him know like, you did that. How is he walking around? How is he on the radio? How was he on the radio? And then the thing about it is, they asked him, was she incoherent? Was she in a state of mind of knowing what was going on? He like, she wasn't like one of those drunks. She 15. Hell yeah, she drunk, and you done mixed it with Spanish fly. The girl said when she stood up, she couldn't even walk. He couldn't even walk. She couldn't even walk. Just think about if this was your sister, your daughter, or your niece, man. Put all the drunk, I put all the stuff behind it. Before people get on here talking about what her mama was supposed to do, why her mama left her house, it happened. Her mama made a mistake. A lot of people make mistakes. We human beings. That's beside the point. The point is, this man literally went and picked up a 15-year-old girl and told the public himself that he drugged her. He drugged a 15-year-old girl. And not to mention, in more parts in this video, if y'all watch the video, like I said, Surviving Charlamagne the God, shout out to John Crimes. Y'all check this video out, man. This dude is crazy, man. And he going on the radio, on the internet, telling people, I did it. I drugged her with Spanish fly. And then talking about some she said when they woke up the next morning, which it wasn't no next morning. If y'all watch the video, there was never a next morning. Right after this happened, or whenever it was done, the girl and her friend left and went straight to the hospital. But he said, telling the public that, oh, she said, well, at least I had sex with you. This girl said she was so gone off that Spanish fly, whatever drink they was drinking. She said when the first guy had her on the bed, bro, she said she had to roll. She couldn't move. She rolled on the bed until she fell off the floor. Fell onto the floor. She was just couldn't move that bad. She had to roll off the bed. But I ain't heard nothing about this. Nobody heard no uproar about this. Nothing. Like Kwame Brown said, who is your daddy, boy? Who is your daddy that's protecting you that damn well? But see, it ain't just about the daddy protecting him. It's also to the point where the mama even said in the video, she wanted the case to be over with so bad that now they can't retry Charlamagne. So Charlamagne probably ain't gonna never get sent to jail or nothing from this. But we as a group of people, we as black men, black women, we can damn sure hurt them. We can damn sure not support the Breakfast Club. We can damn sure not look at nothing that this man is on. This man went on Ellen DeGeneres, every goddamn talk show it was to talk about a goddamn book, selling books. Did you write in that book that you did that to that little 15-year-old girl? Did you write that in your book? And then his wife, which I forgot to just say a minute ago, his wife, it's a situation of him saying that he got his wife drunk and had sex with her. So Charlamagne known for getting women drunk and having sex with them. He got some self-esteem issues. I know they're going to sound crazy because people are like, how he got self-esteem issues and he got money. Money don't make the man, baby. Trust me. I done seen all type of men get jealous at one dude. I'm one of them dudes because a female like him more. And they got everything. Gold jewelry, cars, and all. The money don't make the man, baby. It's something mentally wrong with him. To be a 23-year-old man, where he say he was 20, but he was 23. 20-year-old man picking up a 15-year-old girl and drugging her. Drugging a 15, it's something mentally in his head, some sickness going on in his shit. Because at the time, you a DJ at a radio. I know it's women that know you. I know you can get a grown woman that's over 18, 20 years old, or even older. But you specifically, went and picked up a 15-year-old girl and drugged her, and he admitted to it. And ain't nobody doing shit about it. All these black women get on their show knowing, well, if they don't know, they damn sure know now. So let's see if they're going to get up there and laugh and giggle with Charlamagne, who jumped on and attacked another 15-year-old black female. Any black female y'all see get on the Breakfast Club and talk to Charlamagne, you should never, ever buy an album, watch a movie, or shit of theirs. because they don't give a fuck, and they proving that to you. Well, it ain't my baby. Black people got this whole new syndrome. It ain't my baby. It ain't my daughter. It could have been. It could have been your best friend daughter. Could have been your sister daughter. But what go on nowadays? As long as a man has money, especially in our community, the black community, I don't give a fuck how mad you get when I say it, because it's the truth. I done seen it. I done grew up in the hood. I see it every motherfucking day. As long as a man has money, he can beat the mama ass. He can molest the children. You can see videos on Facebook, on YouTube, where daughters are coming in telling their mamas that men walking in their room, touching them. And the mama talking about he pay all my bills. Girl, go on with that shit. So this don't act like I'm lying. This go on every day in the hood. Because a man can pay your bills. He can pay your bills. He has a right to touch on your damn shirt. This shit is pathetic, man. What we gonna do to fix it, though? What we gonna do to fix it? People got to be aware of what type of dude you have around your children, man. That's why I'm happy I ain't got children. Because when I'm watching this, I'm thinking like, what if I had a 15-year-old daughter, man? And see, this what, and also say this, I know I wasn't going to say nothing about the mama, but this comes in where stop letting your children do what the fuck they want. Stop being your children's friend. Stop being afraid your child ain't going to talk to you because you won't let them go outside to a fucking party. And you see what happened once they go to them parties. This man came over there and left that mama house, left her in confidence that her baby was going to come back home safe. Sat in front of her. She coming with me. She good. She all right. And then you take her there and violate her. You take her there and drug her. You take her there and give her Spanish fly. You take her there and have men carry this young lady upstairs when she can't even move. And y'all sitting there laughing. I can't play the footage because I asked the guy to let me use the video, but he didn't respond, so I'm not going to use his video. Fair use knows I just used a little part to show. And y'all please watch this video. Because some got to happen about this, man. We let people get away with everything, especially us. As long as they got money, hell no. Hell no. Because if this would have been a broke boy from South Carolina that did that, he'd be in prison. He'd be in fucking prison right now, doing whatever time he's supposed to do. So how is it that they get away with this? How much power does Charlamagne hold? Who the hell is making money off Charlamagne that much? They said, you know what, we're going to let this blow up under the rug. Charlamagne make too much money for us. Fuck that. We're going to wait. We're going to let this shit blow over. And this happened in 2001. 2001. I'm just getting out of high school when this go on. I graduated May 23rd, 2003. 20 years, baby. Carver High School, stand up. Carver High School, Rams, baby. But I graduated when this happened. I'm born in 83, and Charlamagne is born in 78. That means you was not 20 years old, brother. That means you were not 20 years old. You tried to make it look good and say you were 20. You still was in violation. You still was in violation. It doesn't matter because you was 20. But you know, in this world, money gets you away with a lot. Who you know gets you away with a lot. I did not know this about Charlamagne the girl and Charlamagne the God, and I didn't know that this young lady had to go through this. So this girl had to get up every day and hear Charlamagne God's voice on the radio. On the radio, and she had to deal with hearing him every day. This is her and her mother. The young lady to the with the braids is the woman that he violated. Well, he violated both of these women because they still have to sit up every day and think about what he did. Even at the end of the video, she said, this is something that's destroyed their family. Because you know, blame goes around. People won't say it, but in a black family, you know how it goes. If you would have been this, or if you didn't want to go here, if you would have been a 15-year-old, if you would have been a better mama, this one, you know how they killing each other out of guilt And the only person that needs to be blamed for this whole entire situation is Charlamagne, the damn God. Destroying people's household, destroying people's family. See, he lucky. See, he knew what to target. See, this how you know, this is what predators do. Predators know who to target. He targeted a 15-year-old, and he seen there was no father in the house. That's something y'all need to fix, ladies. Put real men in your house to help guide your children. He targeted what he seen there wasn't a man in the house. Because he would have known, if I would have touched this little girl or drugged her, chances are her daddy gonna kill me. See, that show you how sick he is, that he went and targeted a 15-year-old girl who didn't have a father. See, this is why it's so important to have a man in your house, not a stud. And I'm not against anybody who live your life. I'm not God, I can't judge you. But I'm just talking about in households, why it's so reckless out here, because there are no men in the house. He targeted a house where he seen there wasn't a man. So when y'all sitting there talking about, I'm independent, I can do everything on my own, I don't need a man, you a goddamn lie. You a damn lie. And our young men out here dying every day now because of this independent shit. They some scared little boys, and with a grown man standing in their face, the first thing they want to do is grab a gun and shoot because they ain't never had a man in their face tell them nothing. So the only thing they know to do is kill. And first of all, they can't respect the man because ain't nothing love them but their mamas and their aunties and grandmas. So when they hear a grown man talk to them, they don't want to hear that shit because the only thing they ever showed them love was their grandma and their mama. And that's simply because black women won't be real women and say it's our motherfucking fault. You push your baby dad out for drug dealers. You push him out because he ain't have enough money. Your boyfriend had enough money, and that's what the life you wanted to lead. And that's why we got majority of our black males out here dying. I don't give a fuck who get mad. It's the goddamn truth. It's the fucking truth. And that's why situations like this is why young girls are being targeted by predator ass niggas like Charlamagne the God coming over your house because ain't no man in there. Because there would have been a man in there that day. The day he came over there, he said, boy, how old you is? Fuck all that friendly shit. Fuck all that talking, leaving me in confidence. How old are you? What's your address? Who your parents is? Especially down south. Who you some kin to? Who your parents is? Where do you stay? What do you do? Let me see your ID. Oh, you 23 years old? You need to get the fuck out of my house before I shoot you, boy. You need to get the fuck out here before you get hurt. You 23 years old, coming to pick up a 15, boy, I'll kill you. See, that's what a man would have did in the house. Stepdaddy, anything. It don't matter. That's why you need a man in your house. And that's why children don't like men in their house. They going to tell their mama on them, I don't like him, mama, because discipline in there, laziness finna stop, cleaning up finna happen. You see what I'm saying? This shit's sad. And the only people who can fix this is us, man. Ain't no white man gonna jump in this shit to help you. Ain't nobody. Ain't no more real grandmamas out here no more. No more real granddaddies. The grandmamas and the granddaddies still going to the club. So who watching the kids? The mama going to the club. The grandmama and the granddad is still going out to the club. Who watching these children? Somebody they don't know. Children watching children. I'm a man. I did a lot of things wrong in my life. I ain't no better than nobody. You understand? But this shit right here, doing this shit right here, and you got away with it. To be as sick as you are, to sniff chills, to rape a 15-year-old girl and drug her. If y'all go on the Breakfast Club, the next female black artist, I don't give a fuck if it's your favorite artist, if she rap, if she sing, make movies, if she go on that show, do not ever support neither one of them again. Because as a black woman, how can you sit next to a man? And that could have been your cousin, your niece, your friend. How can you sit next to him and laugh, knowing that if you was 15 years old, he will go to a store, buy some Spanish fly, and he will do whatever he wanted to do to you? How can y'all sit there and laugh in this man's face? And when you see it, that should let you know that mentally, as black people, we are lost. As long as you got the bag. As long as you got the bag, huh? He can beat you up. He can touch on your children, huh? Wreck your cars, tear your house up, huh? Harass everybody in your house, beat you up, beat on your children too. He can just do that because he got the bag. As long as them bills paid, I got a nice car, huh? That's all it takes, huh? This shit pathetic. It's pathetic. What a piece of change, a green piece of paper can do. You can violate people. Take people of their rights. Take people innocence. If you got the bag. I gotta go to work, man. I just had to get on here and tell y'all how I felt about this situation. And this is no way to bash a black man. Let me first get on here and say, because it's some ignorant niggas be getting on channels and saying stuff like, man, everybody love to get on and bash a black man. You are idol worshiping punk. You are idol worshiping punk. You got a bromance with a man. If you a black man and you get on here and you type in on the comment section, y'all love trying to bring black men down. So what about the 15-year-old girl then? What about her? What about her? Poetic, if you watch the video over, and it's also a video called Surviving Charlamagne the God. It's John Crine's video. It's called Surviving Charlamagne the God. Check it out. I showed it on here too where he confessed himself. He admitted it himself that he did this. But Charlamagne ain't in jail. Ain't nothing happen to Charlamagne the God. Huh? So this make me wonder about many other situations that's probably been slipped under the rug for celebrities just because they make money for powerful people. So I wonder what other stuff be slipped up on the road. Have y'all ever seen Ray Donovan? I wonder if there really a Ray Donovan out there in Hollywood when they go out there and do all these type of crimes who help them get away with it. Because it got to be. Trust me, it ain't just Charlamagne. There's more of them out there. But y'all, time for me to get off. I got to get ready for work. Also, I want to thank everybody for the donations about my car situation. I truly appreciate the love and the support y'all give me. I thank y'all for that. I got to take this channel to the next level, man. Even though I talk about boxing too, I know y'all may see if you're a new subscriber or you somebody new to the channel, please hit that like button. But I talk about boxing and I go in on real life situations. You know, so stay tuned if you're new to the channel. Please share the videos. You know, you don't have to donate. You know what I'm saying? Donating, you know, it helps, but what really helps is sharing the videos. If you get on the platform, mention Easy Work Boxing, talk about whatever video, and just tell them to check out the channel. That helps more than anything. But most of all, man, y'all, you know what I'm saying? You know, just watch over each other, man. Watch over your kids, man. We got to do this as a community now because we ain't going to get no help from nobody else. We've been asking for help, screaming for help. Don't nobody ever show up. And I know we lost in a little bit, you know what I'm saying, ignorant in these times. But somebody got to step up to the plate, man, because the people you see on TV who you think is an activist and there for you, they don't give a fuck about you. And they done showed you for over 70 years that they don't give a damn. Democrats, all that shit. So what you need to do is fix this problem yourself. and let's get Charlamagne the God off the radio, where he can't be heard and this girl don't have to hear his voice anymore. And that's all I gotta say, man. Thank y'all for y'all time. It's Easy Work Boxing. I'm out. Y'all have a good day.